All right, everyone, I'm back. Here I have my mise en place. Mise en place. What is mise en place? Mise en place is French for mess in place. That is, I have everything together to get ready to cook. And remember, a roux is 1 part flour to 1 part butter. So that's equal parts flour to equal parts butter. So if I have 1 cup of flour, that's 1 cup of butter. 1 teaspoon of flour, 1 teaspoon of butter. Equal, right? So I have 2 tablespoons of flour. So that means I'm gonna have 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay? Along with 1 cup of chicken stock. Let's begin. All right. I'm gonna add my 2 tablespoons of butter to a pot. And we're going to stir until it's melted. All right, the butter is now melted. Now I'm going to add the 2 tablespoons of flour. And we're going to stir. Remember, we're not going to cook this too long because a veloute sauce is light. Now I'm going to add 1 cup of chicken stock, a little bit at a time. The reason why I say a little bit at a time, because if I add it all, the flour and the butter, the roux will actually lump together. See how it's kind of lumpy? But for the fact that I'm adding just a little bit of liquid at a time, it goes back into a smooth paste. So I'm just gonna add a little bit at a time. You gotta be very careful with this if you want a smooth sauce. See how this sauce is light? Because I did not cook the roux very long. See how this very smooth? Because I'm adding the liquid a little bit at a time. You don't have to worry about the sauce turning brown when you cook it at such a length of time because the liquid stops the butter from burning. See how it's nice and smooth? I'm going to add the rest. Now we're going to let it come to a simmer. Now it's come to a simmer. Our veloute sauce is done. All right, here we have it. This is our veloute sauce. Nice and smooth. You can put this on rice, you can put this on meats. This is your basic sauce. It is absolutely delicious. A lot of things you can do with this. You can even add some, I like to add dehydrated onions, adds a great flavor to it. Probably a little pinch of garlic, just a little pinch of smoked paprika, some black pepper if you're in that peppery gravy mood, like a light chicken gravy mood. Also, you can even add like a dash of cooking wine to it. Now, for those who do not drink, just know you have nothing to worry about. All it does is leave the flavor behind because once alcohol touches heat, the fermentation is gone. It evaporates, so it loses its fermentation. Absolutely delicious. I'll be right back. All right, everybody. Here is our veloute sauce. Nice, rich, and creamy. And I'm going to give it a try. You know what? I'm going to treat this like soup because of the sauce, right? So here's a piece of information. It's an etiquette I learned. My grandma taught me this, my late grandmother. She said when you eat soup, you don't eat it like this. You go away from you, like that. So if you was at the dinner table or at a formal gathering and you want to be formal, that's the way you do it, just like that, all right? Anyway, I'm gonna give it a try. Woo! This is absolutely delicious. Everybody say veloute. Remember, it's cooked with a roux, equal parts butter to equal parts flour. In this case, it was 2 tablespoons of butter to 2 tablespoons of flour and 1 cup of chicken stock, okay? Or chicken broth, that's fine. And there is a difference between stock and broth. Okay, stock is usually made with bones and meat and bones, but broth is usually made with vegetables and just the meat. Okay, but it's so intertwined. So sometimes you don't know the difference between the two. But anyway, so this is the veloute sauce. It's a light sauce, and you can make it with chicken stock or any type of poultry stock. You can also make it with vegetable and seafood stock. Absolutely delicious. Hey, this is episode 2. Episode 3, we're gonna make another sauce. See you next time. Bye.